Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about 4 car problems that you should not fix yourself. These car problems require a lot of knowledge and experience in order to properly and safely fix them, so it is best to avoid trying to fix these by yourself. Number 1, fixing any component of your transmission. Now, right off the bat, the transmission is extremely hard to access on the majority of cars. But even if you manage to access the transmission, it contains absolutely tons of small parts. And without the right knowledge and experience, it is really easy to make a mistake when you are trying to fix an aspect or fix a component of your car's transmission. So it is best to avoid trying to fix any of the transmission's components by yourself. Number 2, replacing any of your car's suspension components. Now, there is an absolute ton of compression force and weight that is put on your car's suspension components. And for that reason, it can be really unsafe to try and replace any of those components by yourself without the appropriate tools, knowledge, and experience. So for the sake of your own safety, if you don't have the appropriate tools, knowledge, or experience, you should definitely not try to fix any of your car's suspension components or replace any of those components yourself. Number 3, replacing your car's timing belt. Now, the actual act of replacing the timing belt isn't that difficult, but there is a huge chance for error, and many things can go wrong with your engine if you do not replace the timing belt properly. So even though it looks easy when you watch someone do it, it is the knowledge and experience that really allows those errors to not be present once the timing belt has been replaced by a professional. So just, for the simple fact that there is a massive chance for error and many things can go wrong with a small mistake, I would highly recommend avoiding replacing the timing belt on your car yourself. Number 4, your car stalling or hesitating. If your car is stalling or hesitating, the majority of people that don't have the appropriate knowledge or experience take a look at some online forums and start replacing various parts. And that can lead to more problems, and it especially leads to wasted money if you are replacing parts that don't need to be replaced. So if you are simply doing the job yourself because you don't want to pay a professional to do it, you don't want to hire a professional to do it, then wasting money on replacing parts that don't need to be replaced absolutely offsets that cost. And in addition, you're going to waste money, you're going to waste time, and you can actually cause even more problems with the engine and the various components of the engine. So if your car is stalling or hesitating, I would highly recommend avoiding replacing or trying to fix any of the parts yourself. And that's basically it. Those are 4 car problems that you should not fix yourself. Now, don't get me wrong, I am all about the DIY mindset and the do-it-yourself way of thinking. But for many of the reasons that I have outlined in this video, it is simply not a good idea to try and fix any of those 4 car problems yourself. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.